Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. In today's episode, it is just me. There is no Memphis. He's gone away on holiday. So the next couple of podcasts, probably like next one or two, will probably just be me. But this one is a pretty quick and easy one. It's the Night of Champions predictions. Obviously, the PLE takes place this Saturday, as I'm recording this on the Wednesday. I'm presuming the whole card is has been announced. Obviously, there's 6 matches. If another one gets added, then we'll just make that prediction as we go along. Um, but yeah, Memphis has sent over his predictions. Do I agree with predictions? Mostly. I think there's one or two that we may have a split decision on, or different decisions, sorry. But we'll get into it. But first of all, I don't really think this PLE should be taking place at the minute, just with all what's going on with the world. But that's for a different time to talk about it. But obviously, if it does go along, which it's looking like it is, we'll do our predictions now, and we'll kick things off with Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Obviously, we're presuming this match, or even the Street Fight match, got put on this card instead of Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship, because obviously Dom and AJ isn't happening anymore because Dom has got an injury, which apparently he actually does. He's just got a rib injury, but he's not going to be out for that long time. So we're going to be doing that match further down the line, which I'm not against it. Maybe SummerSlam, it's Dom, AJ, and Finn, and Finn plays. That's how Finn wins the IC title. Maybe pinning AJ instead of Dom, but who knows? But yeah, we'll get back to it. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Memphis has gone with Sami Zayn, and I have two. I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of tweets and even predictions myself, seeing that people want Sami to turn heel after this match or something. No, just no. He's gonna. In my opinion, I've said it for a while. I think he's the one that's going to beat Seth to become world champion for the first time. I don't think there's any reason to turn him heel. In fact, I do think a lot of people were anticipating the Usos reunion, because obviously it's a bit uncertain what Jey Uso's going to do now. Maybe it's going to be an Usos reunion at SummerSlam, but I can see Sami teaming up with Jey to take the tag titles off the New Day, and then we might further down the line to further the story of Seth and Sami. We could get Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker beat Sami and Jey to take the tag titles off them, and then that will set up Sami going for Seth then, which I think would be pretty decent. But yeah, I've got Sami winning. I think it'll be an all right match as well. Obviously, getting Sami on the card and everything, because obviously it is in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, pretty easy one, I think. Karrion could win. I'm not saying he can't, but I think Sami is obviously the favourite on this one. Next up, we'll go for the United States Championship match, which is Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. And I was pretty surprised when this match got announced. I think a lot of people expected it to be at SummerSlam, and so did I. I think if it did take place at SummerSlam, I'd have had Solo winning. But on this one, I don't. I think Jacob wins, but I think he wins by DQ. I think Memphis has got Jacob Fatu to win as well to retain, but I just think I don't know that this. I think it's happening too soon for Solo to take the belt off Jacob. Obviously, we're so used to these long title reigns, and so in some cases they're good, in some cases they're just not needed. But I think Jacob, if he's a dominant force, I think he should keep that US title for a bit longer, in my opinion. Maybe Solo is the one to beat him, but I just personally wouldn't have it here. I think further down the line, maybe it could make sense. Maybe we do get the main roster debut of Hikuleo here. He has been on main event. I know he had a match against Kit Wilson, and I forgot who the other one against. Maybe Akira Tozawa or something. I'm not sure. But maybe that's where we get the debut, or maybe he does side with Jacob. Who knows? But personally, I'd have Jacob win here. But, keep the Solo and Jacob feud going. Maybe it's by DQ to keep it going. But yeah, I have Jacob winning. Next up is the street fight, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Memphis has, I think. Memphis has Rhea Ripley winning this match. I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go Raquel, and that might shock a few people. I'm not sure, but I think Raquel could really do with this win. If they want her to be the enforcer that she is, I think a win for her here would be ideal for her, and obviously to cement her as one of the main event women talent in the company. I think a big win for her here would actually do something for her, and obviously that this win here could maybe set up a tag match for Evolution. I've seen a few people say Raquel and Roxanne may get onto the same side. It's looking like they are, and maybe they could face Rhea Ripley and Nikki Bella at Evolution, which I don't think that's. I think that's a possibility. But yeah, as I said, a win for Raquel here, I think would do a lot for her. I think it would solidify her as well. So I think she should really get it. And plus, it's a street fight as well, so it's not really going to hurt Rhea to lose here because it's a stipulation match. It's not like she's going to lose clean, is it? And maybe Roxanne gets involved as well, which helps Raquel win because Roxanne's got to get in Raquel's good books here if she wants to give her the other tag title. Because right now she's got both of them, so. And it could also set up the story for when Liv Morgan comes back as well. But moving on, we'll go to the Queen of the Ring tournament final, which is Jade Cargill versus Asuka. They did tease Io versus Asuka on Raw last Monday, but I don't think they're going to go that direction. I think they're going to have Jade win, get a big win for Jade here. I think she does go on to SummerSlam, and she might even beat Tiffany to become the women's champion. But I do think it's inevitable that Naomi will cash in on Jade Cargill. So I think it doesn't matter if Jade wins or loses here. I think Naomi's going to be the one that takes the belt off Jade if she does win this match and goes to SummerSlam and either faces Tiffany. Memphis has got Jade Cargill as well. Obviously, I agree with it. Um, Other than that, I've seen a few people say that Asuka winning could set up Asuka and Io. Not against it at all. It's got to happen at some point. The one thing I don't like people saying, I've seen someone say, "Oh, you can do Io and Asuka without Asuka winning Queen of the Ring." What's the point of the tournament then? If the runner-up's going to get the title shot at SummerSlam anyway, it just doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I got Jade winning. Um, King of the Ring tournament final: Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Memphis has got Cody winning. I have got Cody winning also. I think it's obvious they're doing Cena and Cody at SummerSlam. I've seen a shout saying it could end in a double count out and Cody and Randy, well, neither of them win it, which would be funny. I'd like to see if that played out. I'd like to see what they do with it. Obviously, probably would set up a triple threat between Cena, Cody, and Randy, but obviously it's King of the Ring. There's got to be one winner, and I think it's Cody. I think he's going to take the title off Cena at SummerSlam and quote unquote save wrestling. I think it'd be a good match, and I think will be the start of the Randy Orton heel turn as well, in a way, because obviously it's face versus face, which in some cases, like they did on Monday with Cody and Jay, it can work really well. But I've got Cody winning this one. And in the main event, well, I'm going to presume it's the main event of Night of Champions, Undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena versus CM Punk. Memphis has gone John Cena. I'm going to go John Cena as well. I just I think if this was anywhere else other than Night of Champions, I think Punk would actually have a chance at winning. But I don't know. To me, it kind of just feels like it's on there. Not necessarily a throwaway, but you can kind of see where I'm coming from. I think if this was happening at like SummerSlam or even at one of the big shows, you'd potentially think that Punk was going to walk away with it. But I think it's Cena. I think it's just setting up for SummerSlam, and then whatever Punk does at SummerSlam is unknown at the minute. Does R-Truth come in and play a factor in this? Potentially. I think he might. And if he does kind of help Cena win, but accidentally, it could set up CM Punk versus R-Truth for Saturday night's main event. Which, it's Saturday night's main event. I'll be honest, I probably will not be watching that because I'll be watching All In. So yeah, I think it'd be decent. Obviously, the Cena and Punk feud, based off the promo last Friday, it's the best work Cena's done during this heel turn, and if it continues on like this, it'll be a lot better than what we've already had. So yeah, just another rundown of the predictions. Sammy and Carrion, both of us have gone with Sammy. Jacob and Solo, we both went with Jacob, but I do have Jacob winning by DQ, or even Solo winning by DQ, and whatever, vice versa. Either way, Jacob's going to walk away with a belt. Rhea and Raquel, I've gone Raquel. Memphis has gone Rhea. Jade and Oscar, we've both gone with Jade. And Cody and Randy, we both went with Cody. And obviously Cena and Punk, we both went with Cena. That's going to be it for the Night of Champions predictions. If you do enjoy, like and subscribe, and also comment as well your predictions as well. Obviously, there'll be the weekly waffle this week. There might be another episode, not sure yet, but we'll get around to that when we do it. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify as well, because that podcasts are on Spotify now. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.